One shot goal kicking challenge, myself and Drewsy, 5 different shots, let's go. The first shot is a snap, let's go Drews. Oh. No. Really cement a handy little lead.
Fam, surely. Yes, oh, we needed that. Looking a bit Willy Wonka on the approach, mate. Oh.
13 plays 8. This is it. This is now or never for Drews.
Got to snag him.
I can't make a mistake. He's come to play.
Miss it to make it interesting, would ya? Oh, his kick true as it gets.
I'm 19, Drewsy is 14. If he kicks this, I'm going to have to swap my last one. The banana to finish. Drews, this is for the lead.
Here we go. Watch and learn.
And possibly the win. Oh my Lord, no way. Get out of town. This is for the win. Come on, MacDonald. G'day guys, welcome back to the AFL live streams. Huge clash tonight. Super excited. It's the D's and the Dockers. Massive contest. Top 4. Let me settle in. I'll work out if everything's working, and then we can chat some jargon. And I've got some ads to listen through, so hopefully you can hear me, but super excited for this one. This one is massive. The D's haven't been in that great of form recently, so to go across the pond and have a dip at the Dockers, the top 4 Dockers, it's going to take a big effort. Shut up, Gaz. All right, we're live, and you can hear me because I can hear myself, and I've got the chat up. Shut up, MacDonald. Yeah, geez, huge clash. We owe them one. We owe the Dockers one because they beat us earlier in the year. I was at that game with cameraman Bailey. We sat front row at the MCC members, and yeah, I was bitterly disappointed with the end result. What's the do doing? That'll do. Let's go Caden, says Pat Wright. Caden Harlow is wearing a Melbourne shirt. Jack Harlow, where and when? What are we doing? What are we doing with it? I don't know. Go the D, says Mr. Man. Come to VFL Casey Demons, says Dahlia. I went to a game against the Cats a couple of weeks ago. Very cold. Very, very chilly. I'm very nervous for this game. This feels like finals. This has a bit of a finals feel to it because obviously last year when it was finals time, it was played interstate and I was live streaming all the games and the big Friday night contest. So this literally feels like I'm in lockdown watching a qualifying final, to be honest. What did everyone have for dinner? I had a palmy, chips and salad. Brayshaw versus Brayshaw. This is peak Friday night footy, says Roaming Has. Doing some great things on the socials, Roaming Has, which we love. Geez, 3 minutes till the start. I don't know if I'm prepared mentally, physically. Certainly not physically. Mentally a little bit. This is massive. How's everyone feeling about the clash? What's everyone's thoughts? What's everyone's tip? Put your tip in the comments below. Come on, Kados. I had a hamburger, says Peter. Let me put a bit more light on me. It's a bit better. The hamburger, you reckon? Flagmantle by 10, Freo by 17, Freo by 4. I'm having pizza, says William. Jeez, they're not tipping the D's, and it's probably fair enough, to be honest. Probably fair enough. The Dockers, you'd say, are favourites. Sorry, Cadis, I've got Flagmantle. Freo by 17, 16. Absolute underdogs, the D's tonight. Damn. I'm going to go the D's by 23. I reckon we should be able to get it done. I reckon our best. I think it's better. Maybe it's not. But we'll find out either way in about a minute. I'm going to turn my TV up. All right, come on, D's. This is it. Finals type atmosphere. Friday night footy. Had a pretty good record against them recently as well. Do I want to commit to the downward dog? Come on, D's. How we Kados? Let's go. Hopefully the D's can get it done. They'll get it done. They'll get it done. Come on. Still got some salad left over. Gotta eat your salad. Is that Angus Brayshaw in the guts? What the hell? Gussie Brayshaw's in the middle. He signed the contract, and the contractor said, get me in the mixer, and he's literally in the middle. Oh, that's crazy. Goody. Throw on the magnets. Come on, D's. Come on, D's. This literally feels like finals. Hayden Young. If we lose Jackson, That's the man I want. Even though he's turned it over. Well done, James Jordan. Come on, Fritter. Go, Cos. Is it still raining over in WA? Let me know if it's raining in Perth. Love the Freo kit. I'm going to reply to 31. Huh? What's that mean? I've tipped the D's by 23, I think. Was my tip. Brayshaw in the middle. I like it. Gorney. Taps forward. Cozzy. Tries to pick it up. Luke Ryan all over him. Young. Drifts through traffic. Gets it back. And they're out, the Dockers. That's an elite shoe. But a good spoil by May on Logue. Interesting matchups early. No rain. Gotta love a bit of retro. Yeah, the retro's awesome. Petrarca now up to the contest. Cozzy gets away from who is that? Is that Walker? Fritter can't mark. Down to Neil Bullen. Out to Hunt. He'll want the right. It's a big high kick. It's wayward. And it's a point. Oh, we're going to review the behind. Halftime breakdancing. I'll bring it out for you. Thoughts on the AFL shorts and YouTube shorts in general? I haven't seen many of the AFL shorts, but I'm not convinced on YouTube shorts. I think we've got TikTok. I don't understand why every platform, Instagram included, are trying to like copy TikTok. Like, why can't Instagram be really good at what Instagram does, which is photos, and why can't YouTube be really good at what YouTube does, which is like longer form? Like, why are we trying to... Yeah, why is everything trying to be TikTok? I'm not sure if that's how it works. Like, YouTube videos of TikTok compilations would get heaps of views. So, like, an 18-minute YouTube video of TikToks would get views. So, I don't really understand, but that's not my job. Fritter, good mark. He's got Gorney forward. Gorney's playing a bit more forward now. Fritter lowers the eyes. Cos can't mark. Track, good tackle on Young. I like this. We haven't just come in and accepted, not defeat, but accepted that teams are going to attack us. We've brought some things to the table, which is... I don't think we've seen this all year. I don't think we've seen a Melbourne team... Oh, it is raining. Apparently the Dockers don't like it. Yeah, I don't think we've seen... the D's be the hunter this year. Tactically, mentally. Petrarca out of the pack. Was in two minds. Holding the ball. It's a good tackle by Akers and Clark. It's raining, we are done, says Graz10. Well, Luke Jackson's dropped it and left it out the back. Gussie Bray lowers the eyes going forward, hits the deck. Viney swoops through, gives to Gorney. He's got Cos short. You got to honour Cos there in the pocket. You feel like this is shelling peas for the young man. And it's not, because he's missed. Cozzy. That's usually a foregone conclusion. Peter Jekyll. Also bored AF. You're bored? What do you mean? The footy's on Friday night footy. You can't be. Well done, Melksham. Long kick. Inside 50. Fritter and... Oh, good contest. Good contest. This is a good start. How much salad do we have left, fellas? Big upset last week, Bulldogs and Melbourne. Yeah, that was heartbreaking. The Dogs were too good in the end. Frederick dropped that. Sort of got knocked out in the tackle, but Jackson pushed in the back. Salem. Down to Jordan. Gussie Brayshaw's missed the handball, Gussie. They can't get their hands on it at the minute. Finey Long inside 50. Out on the full. It's a forward half game. We're locking it in our forward half. Mate, you're delayed to mine. Yeah, I should be 6 seconds behind if you're watching it on TV. If you watch it on KO, I should be close. But if you watch it on, yeah. Watch it on TV, I should be 5 or 6 seconds behind. Come on, Jordan. Back to Jackson. Turn blindly and kicks. Cos he's going to have to make a contest and does. Well done, Hunt, to pick it up. I like having Hunt back as well. He can make a couple of errors with the boot. But I think that's a bit of zest and a bit of X factor off the back line that... well, that's on the ball. Brody didn't get rid of it. This is a hot start from the Ds. This is an explosive 5 minutes. The Dockers can't get their hands on it. Well done. Lever. Down the line. Gorn almost marked. Henry to Aish. Oh, how good was Aish there? To Brayshaw. They're going by hands. They don't normally go by hands, do they? They've worked it out well, Mundy. Brilliantly. Well done, May. And well done, Harrison Petty. Every D supporter is stoked with this start. This is how we like to play our games. Lock it in the forward half. Repeat entries. It's a good start. Yeah. I know it probably means nothing in 3 quarters when the game opens up a little bit, but just to know that the hunt and the heat is there, it's exciting. Right on track. Good contest and good tackling by Hayden Young, who could be in the red and blue if Lukey Jackson goes. Probably not. We'll get shortchanged if Jackson does go. Zach Borgs chipped in $1. Aish going forward. Looks into the pocket. Big contest here. Lob probably getting held by Petty. Hibbard palms it out. May. Schultz. Schultz flopped there. He really wanted the free. Jeez, I'm glad they didn't call it, because that would have been an instant goal. And Hibbard the clearing kick. Gorney gets pushed in the back. And it's a free kick and we're away. Come on, D's. Petrarca. He's going to back in the pace of Pickett. Goes over the top. Cozzy! End-to-end football by the Melbourne Football Club. And Cozzy Pickett will line up directly in front, a little bit further out from where he missed last week in a crucial set shot that would have almost iced the game. So he's a little bit closer to goal. He was a little bit further out last week is what I was trying to say. But it's been a ferocious 6.5 minutes, and this would just sort of cap off the start to this contest. Come on, Cos. Comes in, no angle. He's gone skinny, but he gets it home. Well done, D's. Graz, come on, miss. It's 10 seconds late for mine. Yeah, that's not bad, though. It's going to be impossible for me to beat the tally and then chuck it on the internet and send it out. I know Cardman does the instant where I just go live straight away, but I like that 10-second buffer just in case there's a bit of lag. Really good start, though. Really good start. Shut up, Richo. Stop barracking for the Dockers, mate. Jeez. Naked HD, you want a piece? Oh, Sarong, our man. Clearing kick. Well done, Trent Rivers. Good intercept. Rivers, good kick to Brayshaw. Is he on the wing tonight, Gussie? He wants to move it and kick inside 50. Weed, good contest, spills out to Melksham. He lowers the eyes to Neil Bullen, who couldn't mark. Spills out to Fritter. Yes! Come on, D's! Oh, quality crumbing. Couldn't quite hit the kick, Melksham, but Fritter sorted it all out off his own boot. The perfect start to the D's. Gone. Petrarca, Brayshaw. Long kick out of the... Weed couldn't mark. Spills out to Sparrow. Grubby little kick. Melksham, top of the square. D's looking for a third in quick succession. Jeez. Spargo! Come on, dudes! Come on! What are they doing? Give the goal. Oh, you can't tell. That's a goal. That's a goal. No, that's a snag. Can't tell. That's a goal. Touch. Get out of it, Graz. Get out of it, mate. That is a snag. That's a goal. It's got to be a goal. It's got to be. This is a hot start. Shags. Jakey Ross. Hey, Kados, thoughts on Cozzy Pickett. Absolute one of my faves. Absolute star. Love him. Starting to play some good footy. Really important to the fabric of the team. This is a good start, but I just know it's a marathon, not a sprint. So hopefully more the merrier. 21 points to nothing in the first 8 minutes. Good pressure. Oh, Luke Ryan dropped it. Oh. Young's turned it over to Riv. Come on, Days. Going well, Jakey. Going really well. Rivers, long kick inside 50. It's falling short. Wiedemann brings it to ground. Hayden Young. Clearing kick by Pearce. Salem. Langdon. Long handball back. Rivers. Steadies. Kicks it short. Gorn can't mark. Off the foot of Fritsch. Great tackle by Gorn on Pearce, who gave up. And is holding the ball. Maxi Gorn. Oh, my. Thoughts on Corey Durden? Love him. Absolutely love him. Come on, Gorney. He's a favourite over in WA for what he did in the prelim. Became a bit of a cult hero over there. Come on, Gorney. Come on, Maxie. He's hung it out. That's out in the full. I don't know how that happens. Like never mind. He's a ruckman. That's okay. That's a great shoe by Luke Ryan. He hits Trav Collier. They worked that really well. Come on, Dees. Right on, Jake Lever. Good intercept. Cozzy Pickett goes all right. It doesn't. Cozzy Pickett definitely goes all right. We love him. Jakey Lever. He's tugged the kick and hit no one. Sarong, intercept mark on the wing. They're going to go another switch. This is what teams like to do against us. How's the grid stand up with the double switch? This is testing the grid. The Dockers, very patient build up. Doesn't look like there's much to go to just yet. So he's going to go down the line, which is what we like to invite. And we haven't killed the ball. Petty again. Good chase and smother, though. Come on, Hunty. Come on, Hunty. Got to be cleaner. Come on, at least get a score this quarter. Nah, they'll work their way back into the game, Graz. I just want this pressure to stay for 4 quarters. Because this is the perfect start. Come on, Dees. This feels like a qualifying final of sorts. Sparrow. Oliver. Oh, how did he get through there? Long kick down the line. Spargo held Young. It was probably a free. He held his arm. Malcolm's thrown it to Spargo. And then it's a great smother. Who's 27? That was awesome. Good defense by the Dockers. Jackson in the ruck. It goes all right or doesn't, says Jacinta. Goes all right. He's an extra midfielder around the ground. He does some awesome stuff for us. So Jackson in the ruck definitely goes all right. Except no one in the ruck doesn't go all right. Rory Lobb taps it to no one. Gussie Brayshaw. Oh, good contest, Gorney. Gorney, the key forward tonight. Chapman is 27. Oh, he's the one who saved the game in round 1 against your mob, Andy Munro, I reckon. No wonder you remember his name. Yeah, he was good there. I think Freo have a lot of decent defenders. Younger defenders as well. Andrew Brayshaw, as James Brayshaw just said. They go high and long down the line. Jackson can't mark. Salem does the mopping up. James Jordan. This is the kick, though. We got to... I guess putting on Gorn's head's not the worst. Wiedemann flies. Good tackle, Sammy Wiedemann. Good pressure. They're going to go by hands now. That's a good kick. Blake Akers, who's had a fantastic year. KO is behind us, so you're spoiling everything. Jake Lever's hurt his ankle. When we lost to Freo start of the year, we had May go down. Wow, Walker just runs away from Spargs. They've missed. Left ankle. He rolls his ankle all the time. I reckon I suppose when you're going up for marking contests like that. You're going to land on boots and whatnot. But Jake Lever, I reckon I've seen him do an ankle in 4 or 5 games in the last couple of years. Sparrow goes long to a one-on-one. Melksham got worried out of it by Chapman. Damn it. It was literally just one-on-one inside 50. Hopefully Lever's all right, but it's frustrating. May went down against the Dockers, and Petty was buggered against the Dockers, and their talls did a number on us, so Lever's really important. Hopefully he can get back on the park. Sunday footy, says William. Goes all right, it doesn't. The best. It is the best day when you wake up on a Sunday, bit of Sunday footy show, and then there's just 3 bangers. I like when the Sunday night game's on at 6:10, so you've got footy from midday all the way to 9. It's just, that's living the Australian dream. Gorney sees it over. Now Dogger Jackson will come back on. Come on, Dees. Oh, Viney, come on. No, who was that? Hunt again. A little mistake, that's okay. Can't say low. Come on, Sammy Weed. Alex Pearce has taken a good mark. It wasn't the best kick, but got to bring it to ground, Sammy. They've opened us up here. Griffin Logue runs in from 50. Chased down by Jaden Hunt. Oh my God, that had to be ball. I know he handballed it, but I swear they pay them these days where even if you have handballed it, like because you took so long and you got caught. Like, there was a couple last week against the Dogs where we'd handball it at the last second, but they'd call it because you did get caught. Anyway, I don't know the rules. I don't think anyone does. But I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. Going to random footy games goes alright, it doesn't. Definitely goes alright, Jetty. I used to do that all the time growing up. I think I've told this story a couple of times, but Cook was a couple of years younger than me, so I think I was 17, 18, and Cook was 16. So he would always get the 16 and under ticket for $2.50. He'd get 2 and give one to me. Or he'd go to the first ticket aisle, get his, and then go to a second and get another one. So, yeah, we'd go to that many random games just, when I was 17, 18 at the G. It was awesome. Contest spills out the back. Viney gives it to Petrarca. Kick track. Gets boot to ball. Grubs inside 50. We were one step away from having a shot on goal. Walker, they tried to get a bit of overlap. Walker brilliant to lob. He gets the overlap again. Grubbing a little kick. Logue and May. May's pushed him in the back. Stephen May's frustrating at the minute. And then a 7-metre kick to Andy Brayshaw. Andy Brayshaw has missed. Oh, I hate when the camera doesn't go on the play. So I like to go and watch them live in the flesh. Well done, Weed. Gorney worked out of it by Sean Darcy using the body. May. Langdon. Couldn't get it out. Now this is where they get that front half game going. Aish drops a little one short. Who's that? Tabernar drifted in. Oh, that's not the slide. Hibbard's taken out, I think, Frederick or someone's legs. It wasn't the slide. Hibbard just sort of fell on his legs. I don't know about that. Frederick gets the free. He's kicked it. I'll have to see it again. Footy fan 36 says that's not a free kick, especially there. Like if it's a stoppage on the wing and it's ball up, and then someone clumsily like drops and knocks someone's knee, it's like maybe I pay this just to clear out the play. But I think it's just so brutal to give such a soft free, knowing that the ramifications, is that the word, will be a goal. Let's have a look. He didn't slide in, but he did take out the legs, and you can't do it. So I reckon you could probably justify it by the letter of the law, but a little bit soft. Very soft, actually. Probably was there. Well done, Brayshaw. That's holding the ball on Henry. Oh. They're balling it up. He just tried to take on every man and their dog. And they balled it up. Oh, they got the game going now, the Dockers. Young to Frederick. Michael Walters kicks the goal. 2 in a row for the Dockers. That should have been an inside 50 for the D's. That Henry was absolutely holding the ball. Frustrating. That's 2 goals from 2 frees to start the game. Don't know why that wasn't a mark to Tabernar. 18 minutes of domination, and they've kicked 2 cheap snags, and they're in the game. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. Well done, Viney. Gone. Long inside 50. To get one back here would be huge. Dogger Jackson at ground level. Goes the low percentage kick on the left. Come on, Dees. It's not as fun anymore. Actually, it's more fun. This is it. This is the ride. Dogger Jackson. Clary. Oh, well done. Neil Ball and decked Brayshaw. Aish has been enormous. Aish has been so good. And he's found Lob all by himself on the wing. Griffin Logue is now Scott Pendlebury. Brayshaw's played on. Great tackle. Petrarca. Cozzy's back to help out. A minute to go. I think we deserve to be a couple more goals up. But that's all right. Marathon, not a sprint. Hunt. Long kick inside 50. That's a beautiful kick to Fritter. That's got to be A free kick against Ryan. It doesn't matter because we kicked the goal, but Luke Ryan interfered front on. But, oh well. Stop your complaining, MacDonald, and just watch the game. You salty, salty fan. You know you're nervous about the game when I'm sitting here worried about every decision that gets made. Fridge gets the D's a nerve settler. Luke Ryan runs back. Nah, it's probably not a free. If that had been a free to Freo down the other end, I probably would have soaked it up as well. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't for the refs. 44 seconds to land another blow. Gawn gives perfect service to Viney, but he's fumbled it. And now, Gussie Brayshaw, a bit of a nonchalant clearance to an absolute, as James just said, a nest of Freo players. "21 seconds. Oliver, kick out of the pack. Jackson can't mark. Gives to Neil Bullen. Good tackle by Luke Ryan. Oh, that was going to be another goal to pick it, but the siren went. Great turn by the Melbourne Football Club. If Luke Ryan and James H aren't out there, we're up by 40 points at quarter time. James H and Luke Ryan kept them in that game, I felt, that term. What's the crowd tonight, Dos? I think the Dockers are consistently getting 40-ish. So I'm going to say 44, 45. But a great term. Great term. Back to basics. Back to doing what we do best. A couple of goals that were a little bit un-Melbourne-like that went against us. I hope we tidy that up going into finals. But overall, the hunt, the pressure was awesome. I just hope we can do it. I've accidentally muted myself. I'm going to turn the TV down so I don't get copyrighted for the songs. What's everyone's thoughts on that first term? Really good game of footy. Two really good sides. I just felt like we absolutely obliterated them for the first 7 minutes. Couldn't quite convert a few inside 50s. And then a couple of cheap snags. I think that Walters one was brilliant. Besides, like, Henry should have been holding the ball. And that's an inside 50 going the other way for the Ds. So that was frustrating. And then I think that first goal was a free kick. A little bit clumsy from Michael Hibberd. Oh, get naked. Wow, awesome. Yeah, a little bit clumsy from Hibberd. So we've copped up an easy snag. But besides that, that was domination by the Melbourne Footy Club. So certainly can't complain. Hey, Dos, how are you? Going really well, Matthew McLennan. Ump's inconsistent, the umpire games like Melbourne, Brisbane. Yeah, a little bit inconsistent. G'day, MacDonald, says Charlie. if he start from the lads, Aish has been unreal. Hopefully come hard in the second. Yeah, UCAT, Aish has been, I highlighted, without him and Luke Ryan, I reckon we're up by 40 points. They were massive in that term. I was really frustrated with that Henry non-decision. A little bit clumsy, a little bit sloppy by the D's defence, to be honest. But no, I reckon this game will go the distance. Robbie Cook, do you rate the Wolf facade? Absolutely. I reckon it's awesome. I love that stuff. Sid, come on, D's. Love you, Kados, mate. Good on you, Sid. Can everyone give the stream a like? Well, on 145. Let's see how many we can get. How's the palm? He says, William. Yeah, awesome. Really awesome. Who's the next guest on the potty? Isaac Rankin is on this week's potty. What a get. What a get. Flag D's are back, says Shane. See, we've started games like this before and fizzled out, so all D's fans know that there's a long way to go. Yeah, Lenza, Rankin. He's a star, isn't he? He's an absolute star. So good get for the pod. Good yarn too. He's a legend. The real RZV. Great to see the umpires doing a good job. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy because when Melbourne are winning and, you know, you'll never hear a peep out of me for the umpires, but it's when it starts getting a little bit tight, I can sook it up a little bit. And I thought that Henry one was just a blatant holding the ball, but then again, there was another, might have been Petrarca or a Neil Bullen or a Viney, had a similar situation a little bit later in that term, and they didn't pay it either. So I think the Henry one definitely was holding the ball, but it probably was holding the ball for the D's a little bit later, and they didn't pay it. So consistency, and that's all we can ask for. So if they're consistent throughout the game, then yeah, I'll be content. I'm going to get a drink and take this rubbish out, and then I will be back before the second term starts. Second term about to start. Come on, D's. Second quarter's just started. Viney and Mundy. Sparrow. Clean. Handballs to Lever. Looks for someone on the wing. It's all Freo if this hits the deck, and it does because... Was that Fredo who got pushed in the back? Viney, how good is he there? To Sarong, Sparrow, he's going to get crunched, and does. And now the Dockers, I want to whisk it away. Mundy, they're going through hands, or by hands, to Acres. Goes out the back. Let's turn the TV up. You feel like this game is going to go the distance. Gorn and Darcy. Darcy started well. Viney's been enormous. He's had such a good season. Oh, well done, Jake Melksham. Great mark. Wheels around on the left. Spots someone over the top. He should have gone for goal. He hasn't. He almost should have had a crack. He was in two minds, Hodgie. You're right. Sammy Weed was quiet last week or that term. He was a bit quiet that term. A couple of good contests, but I don't expect him to get off the chain in a game where it's wet. We just need him to bring it to ground and let Malcolm, Pickett and all those boys go to work. Lob down the ground. Gorn getting held. That's probably a free kick to Logue there. I'm bleeding. All self-inflicted. What are you having a drink? What you having for a drink, Dos? Asks Jack. I'm having a Great Northern beer for a drink. Free kick, Oliver. I like it. Clary. Long down the line. Brings it to ground, did Wiedemann. Only just. He almost got completely worked out of that contest. Because he gets a high. He finds someone short, and it's Petrarca. He'll have a kick from 53 metres. Sammy GFC's in the chat. Yeah, Jack Viney's been enormous. He's been one of our best this season. The BNF will be interesting because Oliver's been huge. Gorn was huge in the first 14 rounds. Viney's been huge. Brayshaw's been huge. So the BNF for the D's this year will be quite tight. Petrarca, he's getting close to the man of the mark. He's kicked it out on the full. I will never understand how one of the best AFL players ever can't score from there. Walker, clearing kick down the line. James Jordan's missed a handball. Oh, look at the hands. They've done well. Gets it to Clark. Clark's down because Sparrow checked him. Well done, Trent Rivers. Really well done. Get into him, Track. Get into him, mate. Let him know. Let him know, Track. Oh, Jack Viney. Jack Viney. How good was that? Who's that running? Is that Jordan inside 50? Is he going to be able to get it to him? It's going to go out the back to Jordan. Left foot. How good was that? How good was that? Jack Viney has been awesome this season. Critical contest. If it had been a lesser man, he would have taken a couple of short steps. The pirouette, the one arm up, cops one in the midriff, handballs. Jack Viney has been potentially our best player for best portion of the season. He's gone to another level, Jack Viney, this year. James Jordan was running so hard out the back as well. Oh my God, you didn't want it, Pierce. You did not want it. Little kidney shot from Darcy. I don't mind it. I don't mind a little bit of, they're big boys. They can handle themselves. I like it. Liam Henry's wasn't his best kick, but he's a star. Hunt. Hits James Jordan. We're going to go long down the line. Now, this is where we need a Benny Brown or a big contest. Gorn provides a great contest. Hibbert off the head. Brayshaw. Not 15. That's 15 every day of the week. You called it before it even got to him. Why are these naked HD pages coming to infiltrate the stream? Cos! Flies can't mark. Spargo, you take the tackle. Take the tackle, Sparks. I don't like when they're nearly out of bounds, or they probably should just take the tackle and they do little flicky handballs over the top. So just play it safe. Oh, he gave him a little... It was a little punch in the back. Gussie, clear and kick. Gone. Gone! Great mark! On Pierce. It's going to take his best. Maxi gone. This will take more than his best. Centers it. TV. Tally. I can't see the game. What do you think? Who do you think will be in the granny for me? Cats and D's? Well, I think that's probably the obvious ones at the minute, but it could be, I don't know, anyone. Swans, Pies, Mr. Monkey, hello. Ed Langdon, he's going far out to the right. He's kicked it beautifully. How's the distance? Not an issue. The D's have their 6th. Come on, D's. Come on. Come on. That is a great kick by Langdon. Matthew Richardson complaining about a rule that has been there for 18 months. Oh, well done, Gussie. Gussie Brayshaw in and around the midfield. Was it literally in his contract? Signed it on the week, during the week, and now he's in there. I assume it's a coincidence. Oh, Aish. Henry and Aish have been amazing. They haven't been inside 50 all that much. Jeez, Hibbert's nearly been caught a couple of times here. Get Mitchy Robinson on the pod. Would love to. We love Rob Vlogs. He only just got the handball there. Hibbert. And 50. Jeez. Free kick D's now. I like it. Tabernar and Lever. Yeah, Mitchy Rob. Rob Vlogs. It'd be great. Be great for the potty. Hit a little kick. Yes, like that. I like that. There's no reason to go long yet. Yes, I like this. Hibbard. Now we're in a better position to look at something down the line, and he's going to. Is he going in the middle? No, down the wing. Gone. Hopped on. Will Brodie. He started well as well. Gussie nonchalantly on the left. Jackson always got his arms chopped. Hayden Young, usually a great ball user, was there. Mundy, cool, calm and collected. Will Brodie by hands to Frederick. There's worse people you could give the overlap handball to, and Griffin Logue's hands are so good. He's got amazing mittens. That was frustrating. Didn't quite get back. Gives it back to Frederick, but we can't see it. What's going on? I may as well turn on Triple M because we're not watching the play. Oh my God. Michael Frederick lining up now. Played well against us the first time he played. He's missed. Melbourne is yet a loser game outside of Victoria. Well, we're not home yet. We've had 24-point leads in almost all the games we've lost, besides the Cats game, I reckon. But I reckon we had a cheeky little 2 or 3 goal lead at stages. Jack Viney. Well done, Cos. Gets boot to ball. Oh, Jackson, great tackle. Viney, great tackle. Oh. Hunting. They're hunting the boys. Cozzy, how hard was that? Andy Brayshaw's very, very sore. Sarong trying to burst through. 2 good mids. Geez, the handballing off the back line has been really impressive. Gets their whole end-to-end chain going. Oh, well done. Viney, the pickup. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Godfather. Yeah, he's trying to shimmy, and when you shimmy, you do go lower. He's got him high. Jack Viney's going to line up for a snag. Footy nerds, Melbourne cheats. Come on, Jack. He's missed. We've got to take those chances. It's been a good start by the D's, but we always leave a couple of goals out on the park. Oh. He ran into Gawn's knee. Gawn just stood there, and he ran face first into Gawny's knee. Will Brodie, he's been really good though. Had an amazing season. Come on, D's. Only 25 points. We want that. We want a bit more of a buffer. This camera work has been atrocious tonight. I want to be able to see what's happening. I don't want to see Roy Lobb doubling back, trying to. That was too high. That Rivers tackle on Clark was too high. Grabbed him over the shoulder. Definite free. Well done, Gussie. Oh, Brodie. He's searched for a couple. It's frustrating. What was that one for? Pushing the back or something? Well done, May. Oh, Lever got taken high. It's a free kickoff here at Optus Stadium. It's who can get the whistle at the minute. Well, that's just a high. Put the whistle away, I reckon. Petrarca, Brayshaw, Back to track. Just gets his kick off, but it's a beautiful kick. Is that Spargus? What's he got on offer? Little kick over the top to Melksham. We need this next goal. We need to get the margin out a little bit bigger because, as I've said, against the Swans, against the Dockers, against the Pies, against the Dogs, we can have games in our control and not put it to bed. So we really need to get this buffer above that 25 to 30 margin. We need to get it out to a 40 and kill it. Even though I feel like Freo could come back from there. Jake Melksham lining up. He's missed. He's missed. It's a tough kick. But we're leaving a couple out on the park. Well done, Petty. Good contest. Well, Brody again, he's thrown that. He almost threw it. He tossed it. Come on, Dees. Doing well. Doing really well. Jeez, the team defence has been awesome so far. Thoughts on Pies, Jamie Elliott's goal? Incredible. Truly incredible. One of the best moments in football. Well done, Stephen May. Don't look him bored. Don't be ludicrous. Sammy Wiedemann crashes the pack. Dogger Jackson, what's he got? Great chase down tackle by Brayshaw. Had nothing on offer. Come on, Dees. Well done, Stephen May. Great intercept. Gives to Rivers. We're going by hands now. How about this? Bit of a different look. Rivers. Got to hit the kick now, Hunt. Beautiful kick to Spargo. That's been a bit of a knock on Hunt's game as he's kicking. Hits Spargo, who hits the leading Melksham. And now what have we got? Melksham to Jackson. Hits the ground. Where are we at ground level? Well done, May. Forces it out the back. Salem and Darcy just rugby styles it like a try over the line. Jeez, we need to convert a few more of these chances, though. I know it's 26 points, but we've been here before. Oh, Aish has been... Great tackle, Clayton Oliver. Aish has been a phenomenon. Maybe that's who we want in the Lukey Jackson trade. James Aish. What a footballer. Clary, yeah, his kicking sometimes in the middle can be a little bit rogue. And that's just horrible. Horrible kick to Hunt. Horrible kick. Langdon. Great kick to Spargo. We are owed. You owed nothing in football. Football gives you nothing. You've got to earn everything in this great game. But we should be 2 goals further up at halftime. We should be 2. We should be 5 or 6 goals up. This has been an absolute dominance. They got their goals now of last term. In the last 2 minutes is when they got their goals. Well done, Lever. Brayshaw again. Rivers. Well done, Trent Rivers. Come on, big contest, Weed. Come on, Weed. Oh, Freda got a crust. A crust. Got a cross. Shout me out, Kados. Mason Williams in the house. The big fella. I've gone the Rockstar. I've gone the Spider-Man. I don't know what I'm doing there. It's inside 50 for the D's. Great tackle, Sam Wiedemann. Jakey Melksham! Yes! Come on! Come on, D's. How did Clayton Oliver find a handball on hands and knees in and around the pack? Oh, this has been great. It's probably a free kick to Gawn. Darcy's charged straight down into defence. 2.5 minutes to go in this term. I said we were probably a couple goals short of where we should be. This is a great start. This is a really good start. I'd like to finish off this term really strongly. Track, kick, Spargo. Back to Salem. Gets boot to ball. Gawn gets dragged down. Aish has been a revelation. James. Oh no! Walker's fallen over in defence. Neil Bullen can't make him pay. Clark comes back and cleans up the mess. Jeez, they're really fumbly in defence. Oh, well done, Salem. Come on, D's. Trent Rivers. Knocked out in the tackle. Good handball to Salem. Goes to Jordan. We got a kick soon. Oh, well done. See, Track. So, Track's right on the boundary and gets tackled. So, he takes 2 steps out. We get a stoppage. And that's where we do our best work. As a Spargo or a Neil Bullen might try and flick it in where there's 3 Freo players there waiting to take it away. Like, just take it out, play the percentages and reset. Darcy to Clark, clearing kick. Lever caught off guard, had to try and chase to get in that contest. Rivers has just been bamboozled. He bamboozled himself, to be fair. Rivers bamboozled himself. Oh, look at that absolute idiot. That's Trent Rivers' goal. He sort of fumbled and... That was a mongrel punt at the Snags. How's your week been, Kados? Yeah, pretty good week, actually. 27 points. I don't think that's just. I don't think that scoreline is just. Aish. Well done, Hibbard. Hibbard does well to Oliver. There's not much time left, so just get it in. Bit of a nothing kick from Clarence. Ah, 49-22. Great. Can't complain with that. Not there yet. As Alex Pearce said, they were in this position last time we played them. So, yeah, buckle up, D's fans. But that's the start we wanted. Good quarter for the D's. Thoughts on Salem's waiter? What does that mean? Oh, Salem's quarter. Yeah, Salem was really good. He's starting to find his feet a little bit. It's been a while since, I don't know, he's played some good footy. For the first month of when he was back, I think it was from round 13 to maybe a week or so ago, I literally didn't know Christian Salem was playing. I was like so confused. I was like, what the hell? Christian Salem's been playing the last few weeks. But he's just building back into a bit of form now, and now he's starting to play that 2021 All-Australian-ish squad style footy. Come on, Oz kicker of the week time. Oh yeah, that's always a good segment on the Friday night footy. I don't reckon their D's are playing their best footy at the moment. They're not, but they're not playing their best footy, but they're playing the D's brand finally. That was a demon first half. And we haven't seen that sort of intent, pressure, physicality for a long, long time. And then the way we moved the footy end to end was as good as it's been for a long, long time as well. So, yeah, I don't think we're playing our best either, but I feel like we're playing finally a game that resembles a Melbourne Football Club game. Has Sammy Weed scored? Nah, Sammy Weeds hasn't had a shot yet, I don't reckon. Who's number one draft pick? Kados. It's looking like Will Ashcroft this season. No, Sammy Weed hasn't touched it. He hasn't touched it yet, but a knock on Sammy has been his forward pressure, which is quite funny. He copped it on the couch saying him and Ben Brown are the worst forward pressure players in the comp, which they're two 200-centimetre blokes running around. I would suspect that the next few in that bunch would be all key forwards as well. But he's lifted in this game. There's been some tackles, some blocks, bit of physicality from him. And he's created a couple of good contests, but we'd like to see Sammy get around it a little bit more this second half. Dacos or Newcomb. Dacos, by so long, it's not funny. Thoughts on Nick Dacos? Star. Absolute star. Thoughts on Rosie? He's starting to play some good midfield footy, Connor Rosie. I reckon that gives the power a nice little look at it. Gives him that different look. Besides like a Wines tough in and under, Bokey tough in and under. Pretty good on the outside as well. But Connor Rosie's got that explosiveness, that class, the silk. I like it. Just telling Roger we've let games slip from here. Kados, who did you go for as a young kid? Who did I go for? I've always been a D's man. Unfortunately, for the first few years, it was dire straits. Only in the last sort of 5 years, I know we haven't made finals in all of those years, but like 2017, we were almost finals. So that was a pretty good year. 2018 made the prelim. 2019 rancid. 2020 was almost 2017 again, where we almost made it. And we were okay. And then obviously 2021 and this year. So the last 5 years have been quite enjoyable besides 2019. But for a long, long time before then, it was horrible. It was really, really tough to back up and go watch your side every week. What are they watching here on the tally? Lever twisting his ankle. Josh or Nick Dacos? both guns. Like Josh is having a great season. Overshadowed by Nick, of course, but yeah, he's been awesome. Also, mate, thoughts on Mitchy Lewis, asks Mr. Toby. I love Mitch Lewis. He's the sort of young key forward. I'd almost do anything to get him aside. I can't believe he went in the 60s when he got drafted. He's just enormous, crashes packs, gets on the scoreboard. He's unreal. Kados, who do you think wins from here? I reckon given... Hopefully the D's by 50. Hopefully we can grind and kick away. But I reckon it gets close. I reckon it gets close, to be honest. D's will win, but I reckon it'll be under the margin that it is at halftime. And I hope it doesn't get too close. So where's Big Benny? He's injured. His knee's been flaring up a little bit. Just typing up a tweet. This is riveting halftime entertainment. That's as dominant as I've seen us for a long time. Critical to do it over 4 quarters. Otherwise, we'll be in the same position we were in last week. Get it done, lads, says C. MacDonald on the Twitter sphere. Just get it done. Just like, it's one of those ones where you get nervous before the game going, how are we going to play? How are we going to play this week? Thinking about it all week. It's a huge game. Friday night clash. How are we going to perform? You worry. You get there, and in the first 8 minutes, I was blown away. This is phenomenal. The tackling, the pressure, the grid, the defensive grid, the back line, the midfield, the rucks, the forwards. Like, I'm blown away by what we've put together. And it was almost how I felt last week against the Dogs. Really impressed with the intent, the tackling, the pressure, the forward connection. And we lost. So I feel the way I feel against the Dogs last week. Knowing what happened last week, I'm now still nervous. So I want it to be 3/4 time. I want us to be 35 points up. and then maybe the heart rate can come down a little bit. But as for right here, right now, I am just praying that first 12 minutes of the third is as dominant, if not more. And then I feel like that might be the gap to get us home. But it isn't over. It's just not over. Just doing an Insta story. I'm just a social media guy. Looking for a video. Bear with me, gang.
To be happy about. You're up too old. Job's not finished.
I think he prefers D's Milo. I'm a cold Milo man. I'm a cold Milo man. I don't think that's controversial, is it? I'm not out here to make headlines and enemies. Just telling you how I feel. Just get into it. Come on, D's. Please, please. Someone said Dogger is out. Surely not. What the hell? Dogger's not injured, is he? Jack Harlow in the D's kit. I've finally seen it. Still half time. Bloody hell. Hurry up. Oh my god. The amount of spam we've copped is absurd. Tonight. Go Pie says, Stephanie, Who's your favourite TikTok out of track or guinea? Oh, I'm a big food admirer, so I'd say track's definitely up there. He's got some skills in the kitchen. Jack Harlow is so funny. Roaming has stopped with the spam. Tips on starting your own YouTube channel, says Jones Family. Right, the term's about to start. I'll be back in 2 seconds and then I'll answer the question. Foot down. Turn the TV up so I can hear something. Alright, here we go. Brayshaw's in the guts on Brayshaw. Dogger in the ruck. 27 points. To not defend. We don't want to defend the 27 points. We want to... Oh, Jake Lever, what a mark. Yeah, we don't want to defend the 27-point leads, which we do. We've done recently. We want to attack it. We want to put more on the board and put the game to bed. Come on, Dees. Come on, Dees. Langdon. Hibbard. Defence has been really good. He sees something to Dogger, who takes a great mark in the middle. Come on, Dees. Come on. The big Dogger. Gives to Langdon. Angus Brayshaw on the wing. Kicks low and hard inboard. Has it found Melksham? He's got Jordan over the top. I don't know if it was a shot or a pass, but... Oh. Almost had to have the shot. Melky. Mason Fleming with the 99 cents. Jones Family, tips on starting a YouTube channel. I'd start at TikTok. TikTok, you can get a bigger audience quicker. And you can actually edit in-app. So you don't need software and you don't need cameras and mics. Your phone's good enough. So I'd start at TikTok if you want to be creative. But yeah, if you want to start YouTube, you just got to be consistent. Be as consistent as you can be and create videos that you'd want to watch. And that's basically it. If you just do that over and over and over, the people will come. Cozzy, handballs over the top. Fritter. Great tackling by the Dockers. Great tackling by the Dockers. Desperate. Luke Ryan is a sniper. He is hot-headed. And then he just put his hand in Fritter's face. We played the Dockers before up in Cairns, and he's just an argy-bargy hero, to be honest. He's grabbed at Fritter's eyes. That's gross. Oh! Clary just got smacked in the mush. many goals do you think Pickett going to kick? Oh, kicking? That wasn't Ryan, was it? Luke Ryan, just... You'd love him on your side. You would love him on your team. Come on, Luke. Where are you, Luke? Jeez, Henry, he's been awesome. Great tackle, Clary. It's an awesome tackle. Fritsch is getting bullied. Yeah, by an absolute hero. Come on, these. Track, good tackle on Young. Great tackle. And I put you in first class. Hop on the side. I'm going to put you in first class. Come on, Dees. Come on, Dees. Hey, Kados says, Josh, g'day, Josh. They're doing the same. What I did to get Ginnivan. Huh? Come again? Go on, Petrarca. Handballs to Brayshaw, slipped. Little kick. It gets through to Melksham. Handball to Langdon, he's run over it. Come on, Langdon. Here we go. Old hero Ryan. What are you going to do with it, Luke? Down the line. Petty. Petty again. He was in a position where he shouldn't have been and then just cuts across the pack blindly. Did that a few times last week and cost us goals. Fritter. Great kicking board. Brayshaw's dropped the beans. Brayshaw gathers. Gets boot to ball and it's low percentage. Really low percentage stuff. And now Freo can go out the other side. Brayshaw just had to hold the mark and I don't know if going blindly was... Oh, he dropped the mark so he had to go. Walker, he's been good for the Dockers. Walker, Aish. Really impressive. Pierce. They're going to go long down the line. Come on, Petty. Got to be good here. What? He keeps letting it out the back. If you're going to drop it, have it go to the front of the contest. I love Petty. He's been one of our better players. But he's been making some blues in the last few weeks, which irk me. Oh, great mark by Jack Viney. I'm rattled here, folks. I'm a little bit rattled. Neil Bullen. Hunt, if he gets the bounce, he's away. Hunt. I said that in the first quarter. Hunt fumbled a couple of times. It's a no-fumble football league. He fumbled there. He was nearly away. I don't know if the handball missed him or not. Come on, D's. Dockers enjoying a little bit of possession here at the minute. Long high kick down the line, which is what the D's usually feast. Hibbard without it. Our man Petty sort of dropped it. Frederick and Hibbard try and dive on the footy. Who's next on the podcast? Isaac Rankin will be on this week's potty. You don't have to write it 10 times. I should be able to get to it. Mundy. Snapper goal's gone out in the full, I reckon. Come on, D's. Go short to Salem. 28 points. We're still 1 or 2 goals away from a little bit of like proper breathing room. Aish again. Griffin Lowe's kicked one. It wasn't my man Petty that's missed it, was it? Or was it Lever who missed the spoil? But then I reckon it was... I'm riding him a little bit, Petty. And he's usually good at the intercepting, and maybe I'm talking this into existence more than it is, but he's just made a couple of Jamara kicked a couple of snags last week off the back of Petty just coming across and not really playing that system role in defence. So what's happened here? Was it Lever that missed the spoil? And then I reckon Petty's either missed the gather, which is probably tough. So Petty, he's on the... He's just let Logue run past him. It's a little bit tough, but you can't let him get goal side of you. 22 points. It is not over. Oh, Petrarca. To Gawn. Who's fallen over. We had a open forward line from a walkout clearance. Gawn had one more handball to give, and we're away. It's frustrating. Not 15. Shut up. Come on, Sparrow. This is the kick. This is the kick. You got Melksham or Weed. Whoever that is, hit him. Kick it. Oh, Thomas. He hasn't kicked it to lob. Tom Sparrow. Usually a favourite of mine, Tommy Sparrow, but that was ordinary. And is that another contest where Petty's let it out the back? I'm riding him. I know I'm riding him, and I'm probably being a little bit unfair, but was that another big contest where our defence, maybe not Petty, has let it go out the back? You don't even have to spoil it. Just make sure it's not rolling out the back. We just can't allow that. Come on, Dees. Come on, Dees. Well done. Lucky kick to Fritter, who says he's going to go back and have a shot. There's so much open space in the pocket for someone to lead into. Geez, Wiedemann has done nothing on field. You're only saying that because they flashed it up on the scoreboard, but he's brought a couple to ground and laid a couple of good tackles. He's been okay. Fritter. Lining up. Important goal. That's a great kick. That is a phenomenal kick, Bailey Fruch. That's the one we needed. Come on, Dees. Oh, Hayden Young's almost dived on it. Luke Jackson to Spargo. Is he going to generate enough of a kick off? The weed! Yes, Sammy! Come on! Oh, he's going to have to go back and take his kick. Yes, Sammy Weed. Well done. Our man Weed.
So Wyndham gets his first goal. He enjoys that. They've kicked 2 in a row. They lead it by a game high 34. Hodgie into Fremantle.
2 in a row. We need some more, though. We need some more. Come on, Tees. Gorney grabs it. Viney's going to absolutely bulldoze this contest out to Clary Oliver. Sells a bit of candy. Kicks from 50. It's not going to go. It almost did. Sliced it off the boot. Luke Ryan kicking out. Free kick. Maxi. 35 points. Maxi to track. Manhandled. Brody goes long. Oh, Spargo nearly socketed on the line. Luke Ryan kicking out again. 9 goals, 10. 19 scoring shots to 8. Lever. Goes to Rivers. Misses the Langdon handball. That's... Come on, Trent. Free kick. Sean Darcy, because we didn't nominate a ruckman, even though Max Gorn is standing in the ruck. This is another goal from a free. This is another snag off the back of a free. Lockie Schultz lining up. Lockie Schultz lining up directly in front. He has kicked it. He's hit the post. Melbourne should be winning by a lot more. I know. 10 more. What is it? 10 more scoring shots, I think. Lockie Schultz coming up at the footy brilliantly at the minute. Centering. Attacking kick. Walter's got there first. Sarong tries to burst through. Great tackle. Good contest all round. Oh, yeah. Spun out of one. Got tackled by the second. It's holding the ball. Very stiff, if you ask me. And if that had been against a Melbourne player, I would have been absolutely seething. But probably there. You could probably justify it. May, that's better. Remember what I was talking about keeping the ball in front? May just did anything to keep the ball in front. And Salem is down. Bit of a head knock. He's alright. You're alright, Salo. You're alright, mate. Bro, this chat is insane. He'll be right, Salo. Mundy. 50 out. Now that's holding the ball. Was it? Or is it a ball up? I thought if you held it up and dragged it in, it's probably on the ball against Viney. Good smother, though. Oh, look at Viney go. Look at him go. Sparrow, little banana out of the contest. Repeat entries for the Dockers here. Go on, Dees. Now defence getting tested. Lob. Out the back. I meant Logue. I get my L's mixed up. Petty. Should have kicked that, Griffey. Rivers, come on. Neil Bullen. That sort of attack is a goal. That's a goal. We're just running it out of the stoppage. The big Melbourne wave. And just a couple of fumbles. And horrible kicks. Horrible decisions. Liam Henry, who's been great all night, lowers the eyes, but hits Hibbard. Thoughts on Neil Bullen this quarter? Fumbly. Real fumbly. We're just... Come on, got to make a contest here. Well done, Melksham. Well done, Cozzy. Well done, Coz. Jeez, the defence did so well to absorb the repeat entries. Pushing the back. I'm not sure about that one. I'll take it though, Tom Sparrow. He's going the short kick. What are we doing? Why are we letting them back in the contest? What are we doing? We're just making mistake after mistake for no reason. A lot of unforced errors. Oh my God. Horrible. 2-3 minutes for this game. Come on, D. Sharpen up. 4 minutes to go. This is the sort of patch in a game where we can let teams back in it. We've been really, really good defensively. We just got to... Oh, Hibbard's unforced. It's getting scrappy now. Who can out-scrap the scrap? Luke Jackson's dropped it. Oh, Petrarca. Petrarca was brilliant. Sparrow. This is the kick. Melsham, he's only just marked it. He's going short to Cos. Oh, Walker. Oh, Cozzy gets rid of Walker. Turns him inside out. Centering ball from the angle. Oh, the weed. Couldn't mark. Cox. Oh. Well done, Finey. Getting it in now. Forward half now. They're all tired. Get it back in the mixer. Get it back in. Let's see a weed clunk. Oh, it's Fritter. It's Fritter who's marked it. Jeez, our defence withstood a good 10-minute storm there. Batten down the hatches. Batten down the hatches. And, yeah, just done enough. Now we have a shot against the Tide. It's been all Fremantle this term, and we've got a shot against the Tide. Come on, Fritter. As I said, this would be the breathing space that I would much appreciate at 3/4 time. 3 minutes to go. Come on, Fritter. Come on, Fritter. He's missed. Fuck. He's fucking missed. Google me on images. Come on, Fritter. Come on, these. Can't Spargs. Just have the shot, Spargo. Have the shot. Yes, Spargo! Come on, dudes. Come on. Is Doss on the frothy, says Flog Mantle. Absolutely. Doss, I sent you a vid on Insta for the pod. I'll be sussing it, Benny. Thank you. James Aish. Handball to Brody. Wobbly kick. Inside 50. And that is a free kick to Walters. Hunt's just tackled him without it. He plays on. He lines up. No, he lowers the eyes. Well, Brody. They need this, the Dockers. Starting to rain some more at Optus. Will Brody. That is not going... That's not required, Will. Come on, Dees. Two minutes to go in the third. I think it's a 41-point lead. Really starting to rain. 20 scoring shots to 9. I've got a call from Druzy. Don't know whether I should pick that up halfway through the stream. He'll be furious. Gone. Oh, could have been a free to Gussie. And it is. A minute to go. Gone. Gone, he's clunked it in the wet. This is unreal. Poor UCAT. No. They flogged us when we first played. Free's gone Melbourne this quarter. It has, but when you get there first and you go lower and harder, that tends to be the case. We have got the rub of the green though. But last week we certainly didn't. Gorney on the siren. The third quarter. Horrible approach. Sean Darcy's a thug. What a term by the D's. What a term. 7-goal margin at 3/4 time. Nothing really to complain about. That was everything we wanted and more. That is Melbourne footy. Front half footy, contested footy, hard in and under. And we get scores off the back of it. And we don't need to usually kick 110 points to win. Usually we need to kick 80 or 90 to get over the line because we normally keep teams to 60. But this is one of our best defensive efforts for the season. Has been unreal. Can't complain, but we got to finish it off. We need that momentum going into the Pies on Friday Night Football next week. I got to turn my TV down so I don't get stung. Ah. Oh, Kados, can you mention me, please, mate? I reckon I've replied to you the most tonight. Sid Slade. Round 23 will be key for matchups in finals. Now Freo going to lose. Who have Freo got to finish off the season? What game will you be watching tomorrow? Cats v Dogs or Crows versus Blues? Probably the Cats and the Dogs, but if it's another sort of boring match at GMHBA, I might flick it over to the Crows and the Blues. I reckon the Crows could give the Blues something to think about. I reckon Carlton are good enough to get it done, but I reckon they're a plucky side in the back end of the season. Jack Harlow would be chuffed right now. Yeah, he's converted. He's converted well, Jack. Can't believe Jack Harlow's in a D's polo. That's so funny. Charlie, Spargo and Bailey Fridge have kicked more goals than Freo. So funny. Imagine the Dockers win from here. I don't want to imagine it. I will cry. I'll cry myself to sleep if that occurs. Kados, do you like Prime Train? I love Prime Train. I love the great man. Can't believe Angus Brayshaw's being played through the middle. Mia, can you mention Mia plays? Shout out. Go D's. They're playing well. Playing really well. Can't complain with the start of this match. Isn't Brayshaw a defender? Well, he's back in the guts today. I'm going to get another drink and then I'll be back for the last term. Nearly there, Dees. Nearly there. Nearly there, boys. Sam Dwyer. Pickett is a thug. He is so hard at it. It's not funny. It's elite. He's literally just like his uncle. That's awesome. I can understand why you wouldn't like it as an opposition supporter because it's scary when Pickett comes hurtling towards you. But, yeah, when he's on your team, it's like that forward pressure and that physicality is mint to watch. May kicking out. Clark tries to weed through traffic. Sparrow. Sam Dwyer, the former Pie. I was thinking the same thing, Andy. Sammy Dwyer. He used to be one of my favourites. Jared Blair. That sort of era. Oh, Sparrow. Fritter. He's done well here, Fritter. He's done really well. Keeps it in front of him. Centering ball to Spargo. Oh, Spargo should have marked. That would have capped off a beautiful play from Bailey Fridge. He should have gone the banana. I know he's copped it for being selfish, but he's taken a few on. Had a shot from the boundary. Oh, well, not had a shot. He's kept it in from the boundary. Jeez. I know we've been giving it to Fred about his selfishness, but he should have bananaed that one. He had the time too. Ah, Spargs, got to hold that, mate. That would have been awesome. 21 scoring shots to 10. It's been very dominant. Sparrow takes on Sarong. Malcolm brings it to ground. Chapman gets tackled by Spargo. Spargo, one of our best tacklers, especially inside 50. The weed in the ruck. Fritter. Tackled as he kicks. Hayden Young fumbles it over the line. Look at Clary. Petrarca's literally thrown that. They haven't paid it. Oh, I thought that Viney shot was drifting through. 22 scoring shots to 10. This has been a very dominant display. We could be probably sounds like I'm repeating myself a little bit. We could be a few more goals up. We've just missed a few opportunities. You don't expect that one from Viney to go through, but there's been a couple of others. Butchered a couple of transition end-to-ends. High tackle, jeez. Yeah, it hasn't been the perfect game. Sarong getting into Sparrow. Jack Cotter wants a shout out. Shout out to Jack. I appreciate the support, mate. You don't want to go high and long, do you, Dockers? I guess it's their only option, but... Sarong, how did that stay in? Jeez, people are slipping. They're fumbling. It's getting really scrappy. Gussie getting into Andy. Hayden Young. These are flogging Freo. Oliver only 16. Really? A little bit quiet. Maybe since his hand, we've needed Gussie to go in there and give him a chop out. Oh. Kick now, Jordan. I love Tommy Sparrow. Mitch Stork, what's the top 4 at the end of the year going to look like? Who knows? Who actually knows? Well done, Gorney. These are doing great. Stop spamming. Dockers equals overrated. Nakers. Wide kick. Petty did awesome there. He did really well there, Petty. Finally didn't let it out the back. Let his player all the ball out the back. That was better. It might be because of how aggressive he defends that might happen. Come on, Jacko. Hey, Caden, what are your top 8 predictions based on the season so far? Too hard to tell. Like, if I said it now, it would change by next week. So, almost impossible to answer. Hawthorn's team photo. Umpires cruise in. It's a nice little skit, Blakey. $1 from Farmer Joe. Good on you, Farmer. Frederick got a lucky little kick out of out of midair from Darcy. It's floated back to Michael Frederick, so he'll have a shot to reduce it to 36. To go. Beautiful kick. Brayshaw putting loyalty ahead of money. Good on your Gus. Could probably earned another $1 million elsewhere. Yeah, it's a good call, Mark. Loyalty, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. Michael Frederick having a second shot at goal in 30 seconds. Come on, Dees. Finish it off strong. Sean Darcy, great grab. Another inside 50. That should have been a mark to Petty. He got his arms dragged off it. Walters looking for a free lob. Floating sort of kick. And Langdon, an intercept mark. In defence. Brennan Cox. Great mark. He's going to kick it inside 50 again. So they're enjoying a little patch here, the Dockers. Lob. Good spoil by May. Great tackle by Lever. Great tackle. Holding the ball on Walters because he ducked into it. With the new interpretation. Well, it's the same interpretation they introduced over summer. They just forgot about it for 20 weeks. We can't get anything going at the minute, the D's. It's all Freo. Pierce. Goes backwards. Is this... My screen's so blurry, I can't actually see who the players are. Dockers have it in the middle of the ground. And they're going forward. Well, they're going laterally. Hayden Young down the line. I cannot work out the holding the ball rule. Walters holding the ball. Well, you got to attempt to get rid of it. So after he put his head down, he just sat in May's armpit. And you got to do that old pretend to get rid of it. Because literally he could just flick it out. So he's trying not to release the ball on purpose. And they reckon that lean in or the duck of the head or that drive into someone else is your prior. Like it's Walters ducking and trying to drive into Lever. They reckon that's your prior. Can't get our hands on it at the minute. 11 minutes to go in this final term. The D's have been super professional. Oh, Andy Brayshaw, how good was that around the contest? How good was that? Free kick to Freo. Lever, good fist. Spills out to Henry. Has a dip from 50. Gonna land in Lob's hands. Oh, that should have been probably a mark, to be honest. Rory Lob. That's a mark. Come on, Clary. Keep your feet, Clary. Andy Brayshaw, Walters. Looking for the high again. Mundy having a blazing shot. That's low percentage, and that's out in the full. Oh, this Dockers man has lost it. He's lost the plot. That'll be me if I was there and the D's were losing, no doubt. Young goes a massive kick. Well done, Jake Lever. Couple more to finish off would be nice. Jackson. Clearing kick. Well done, Neil Bullen. Well done, Viney. Let's get something. Langdon. Cos. Go, Cos. He's got to beat 3 Cos. He's done really well. Sparrow comes through, gets it to Langdon. Kicks backwards to Hibbard. Where's he going to go with it? Goes long. Big contest here, boys. Weed. Sparrow got in Weed's way. Viney. Petrarca. Kick over the top. There's D's everywhere. Gives to Cozzy. Yes, Cozzy. Yes. Ah. That's what you want. That was great. That's sort of what happened in the third quarter. We just had it living in Freo's term for 10 minutes in that quarter. It happened in the third as well. The defence did so well to not concede that many goals. I think Frederick kicked one, but that's about it this term. And it's lived in Freo's forward 50. And then we finally just bite down on the gum piece, on the gum shield, on the mouthpiece. Then finally, we get a chance. And that selfless stuff from Melksham could have gone back and had a shot, but he gives to Cozzy, who runs in and kicks another. So it has been a superb performance against the D's. These are 2 top 4 quality sides. Oh, Schultz. Oh, Schultz. Oh, Schultzy. What's he done, Schultzy? He had an open shot. Schultzy. What's he done there, the big fella? Sean Darcy's played well as well, I reckon. Petrarca. Reply to UCAT. Sorry, Harry. Outclassed, outworked, outdone. Yeah, not good enough tonight, the Dockers. Geez, it feels good because that Freo chant that was going around halfway through the last quarter at the G really just imprinted in my memory. Just that. The amount we had the Dockers just stick it up us, it was frustrating. So, yeah, they weren't good enough tonight, the Dockers, but they've had a superb season and they're not out of it just yet. But they got a little bit of work to do. Well done, Gussie. Come on, Gorney. Dogger. How clean was Dogger at ground level? That man is 200 centimetres. Over the top to Fritter. Fritter trying to be unselfish again. Just have the shot. You slotted it from the boundary earlier. Critter trying to be too unselfish after the whole selfish narrative. That's twice today he's tried to centre it, and it hasn't paid off. So he'll find that balance though. I'm glad he's looking for it though. Like I'm almost glad he's trying to be too unselfish, opposed to some of the few and far between acts that happened earlier this season. Collier. He's muffed it. 6 minutes to go. They can't get anything going, the Dockers. Hibbard's buggered. Oh, Petrarca. How good's the crumbing? Gives to Neil Bullen. He's had a rough one, Nibbler. And I love his pressure and I love his tackling, but fumbly and that's just crap. It's AFL. It's like you got 5 steps to kick it, max. What do I know? I eat palmies and drink beers, but it's just one of those ones where like a Viney's not cruising in like that. A Viney's not moseying on in. There's that urgency, that couple step kick. And James Jordan and Neil Bullen a couple of times just sort of take that 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th step and they just get mowed down. Just frustrating. Petty, Viney. Terrible kick. Wiedemann. Fritter. Goes to Cos. Wheels around Cos. On the left. He's kicked 3, Cosy. This is a great performance. This is awesome. How'd your kids? How'd your wife? He's done well, Fritter. Go, Tommy. Sparrow, long ball. Inside 50. Oh. Celebratory keg. Yeah, why not? No, we can't. Don't be silly. Michael Watts says you look for the front. Oh, almost looking for the high. Thoughts on the weed? He's been okay. He's the pillar that we need to kick to. How many has Dogger clunked? Probably not that many either. I think he's been okay. Kicked the goal. Tackled. Like, he copped it for his forward pressure, which is bizarre. He's 200 centimetres galloping around the forward line. He does okay in the ruck, but laid a couple of tackles or put some pressure on today, which was it's a good sign, I think. But yeah, he's thereabouts. He's someone that Alex Pearce has to man up on. And if Alex Pearce has to man up on someone, then a Fritter and a Melksham have a little bit of an easier night. So I think the Weeds, played his role. Would I love him to be Max King? Absolutely. Is he at the moment? No, clearly not. Will he ever be? Potentially not, but I don't know. I feel like he's a little bit quiet, but hasn't had an absolute howler, I don't think, is my opinion. Two minutes 40 to go. Holding the ball. They're getting into Acres. What could you possibly be saying, Blake? What? Down by, is it 46? Down by 40 or 36? Down by 46. Not sure you've had the greatest night. What could you possibly be saying? Clayton Oliver, notoriously not a good set shot. I think I said this against Adelaide, and he kicked the snag. So, not a great set shot, Clayton Oliver. We know this. So anything from here is a free hit. He hasn't made the distance. Thoughts on River this quarter? Don't know. He's been alright. A minute 25 to go. Well done, Petty. That's better. That's better, Harrison Petty. Oh, well done, Petrarca. Well done, boys. 40 seconds to go. One more for the road. Shocking kick from Jake Lever. Horrible kick. Matt Taberner's going to get a shot. Matt Taberner misses the last kick of the game, and the D's have kept the Fremantle Dockers to 39 points. 39 points. We've kept a fellow top 4 contender. Talk about defense. I think that's the story of the night. The defense. Unbelievable. I love that shit. I love that that's our game. Our game isn't to score 120 and the opposition scores 100. Our game is to score, hopefully 90 and keep teams to 60. And Freo haven't even got to 40. That is phenomenal effort. That team defense, that grid, the forward pressure, the physicality, the contest, the buy-in, the selflessness, everything was awesome. It was awesome from start to finish. We questioned whether they could do it for 4 quarters. They could. Jack Viney's having a breakout year, even though he had one when he was 18 and 19. He's having a year and a half, 33 touches. Phenomenal stuff by the D's, and so many people wrote us off this week. And I'm not saying that we're playing our best, because I don't think we are. I think we left a couple of goals out on the park there. But so many people wrote us off, and maybe we might not do it this year. But it's just funny that we don't have the runs on the board or the respect yet to get backed in by people, and that's okay. It doesn't matter what other people think. But yeah, we just got written off by the whole football public this week, and I feel like the way this team's building, if they do something similar to what they did last year, people are going to look really, really silly. But it is what it is. The D's have earned the trust back. Copping a call from Druzy. Let's see what he's got. You're live on the stream.
Boss man, what was that? That was terrible.
You're on the stream.
How are we?
For
Good win.
real. For real. The chant that I had to hear at round 11, where the whole cheer squad was going bananas. A little bit quieter tonight. Jeez. Oh, that's. Jeez, we've been in second gear all year. That's us in fourth. We're building. We're building nicely. I still reckon we left a few snags out on the park, but far out. We needed that. If we had won by 10 points, it still wouldn't have been enough. We needed that performance to keep us a top 4 contender to 39 points and a half. I know it was wet and whatnot, but that's us. That's what we do. So bloody hell.
Yeah, that's literally played you back into form, hey. And I knew that the D's wouldn't lose 2 in a row, after losing to the Dogs.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't lose twice to Freo in a season as well. So
yeah, there was a bit of that, wasn't it?
yeah, wet game. Freo can't play the
Yeah.
wet. And then just couldn't really get going. But having said that, you guys were very, very good tonight.
Yeah.
If we didn't move the ball quick, which we couldn't really do because it was wet and we couldn't be clean, you guys have just set up behind the ball and yeah.
How's Angus Brayshaw signing a contract? And it must have been written in the fine details. I must play mid. He got put around the contest and played so well.
Did he? I didn't. I was pretty zoned out after halfway through the second quarter, to be honest.
Yeah, Gussie played a lot of mid this week, and he hasn't played mid for 4 years.
He's been the best intercept halfback in the last, this season, pretty much. Well, bloody, there you go. That would have thrown us off as well.
Yeah, I know. And he went to Andy. He went and had an arm across him all night.
That's funny. That's cool. Oh, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say then. Luke Jackson looks good. He had a good game out on Optus tonight.
You know what would be a fair trade? And we're going to get champed massively if it does happen. But you know it would be a fair trade. So we needed a half-backer. That's all we needed was a wing and a half-backer going in.
If you say Hayden Young, I'm hanging up on you.
Going into the 2019 draft, Hayden Young was tied heavily to us because it made so much sense. Luke Jackson, generational talent. It came down to, do we take the man with the kick off the half back line, which we actually need, or do we take the generational talent from WA? And we took the generational talent, and now he wants to go to the club that the bloke with the elite kick off the half back line is at. So I know he's probably signed a contract and he's probably happy there, but what would be fair is the guy that we were going to take at pick 3 comes home.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling we're going to get a pick 16 and fucking, I don't know, maybe a Griffin Logue. I don't even reckon we won't even get a Griffin Logue.
How was his snap in the second quarter? It's like, bro, you're 10 metres out.
Yeah.
All you got to do is not kick it in. Come on. Come on. We didn't do ourselves any favours tonight at all.
No, not at all. And we got smashed by you guys out in the middle earlier in the season, even though when they broke them down on the couch, it was like we got first hands to a lot. Like when you had that flurry in round 11, we got our hands to like a lot of the first taps from the ruck. But it was like we fumbled or we got bumped off it or they stripped us. Like you guys just stripped us. So, yeah, even though we lost by like 40 points, it's like we weren't far away. That was just awesome. Like that was what the doctor ordered. And we just have to do it again though. So it sort of means nothing if we get pipped by the Pies. Like we've got to do this again. And then the pressure's off a little bit and we've got the momentum back. But it's... Even
it's
though
the perfect time to start building for you, though. Like that's like, got the Pies, and then do you have Brisbane and then Carlton? Or
no,
was it Carlton?
we got the Blues and then Brisbane.
Yeah, no, you've lifted at the perfect time, and like full credit to you. But like from a Freo perspective, I think we came at you in that game the exact same way we did like 2 months ago. When we beat you.
That's what Longmuir said he was going to do. He goes, the Ds haven't changed much since round 11. We're literally going to throw that a little bit different, but like pretty much the same thing at you.
So we tagged Clayton Oliver. Gus Brayshaw goes into the middle. Like
so clever.
Yeah. It's not smart, is it?
Sort of, sort of out. I don't know. What's the word? Like who's going to not duck? There's a phrase sort of
like jump first.
Yeah, sort of out, not sheeped, out spooked. Yeah, out spooked the other. There's a phrase that's just left me hanging in front of 82 people. But yeah, essentially that's what happened.
How was the stream? Going well? Going strong?
Yeah, good stream. Going strong. Probably got outperformed by your Ryder Henchies and Cardies, but that's when you just got to know. You just know. You just read the room. And
stay in your lane, MacDonald.
Yeah, stay in your lane. Just
Get back into producer, you little
go back to TikTok. Your bloody has been, MacDonald. It was good. Good solid stream. I love doing the D's games. So it probably pays to be a little bit more consistent. But the stream's been good. And Jimbo says, thoughts on Adelaide's future? I don't care, Jimbo. I don't care. Sorry, mate. But the D's have won. And I'm not... someone in the chat says, who's going to blink first? That's the phrase. That's what I was after. Yeah. Who's going to blink? Like, it's like a stare down. It's like... Yeah, right. Nah, that's clever.
Yeah, Juliana, Penyanana, Nunez.
Yeah. I'm not paying for that.
That'll be a...
And I like Brandon Marino and Kai Cara France or whatever his name is. I like those boys, but I'm not paying for that.
In other news, MacDonald, WA are playing for gold tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, if we beat Queensland, we get gold.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so fingers crossed we get the job done. But
good luck to yourself. Good luck to the gals.
Yeah, appreciate it. And shout outs to all the people watching in the stream. How did your goal kicking vids go today on the socials?
Yeah, ticking over nicely. I haven't checked TikTok, but TikTok's irking me a little bit. I can sometimes race to 6,000 views in like an hour. And that used to mean if I come back in an hour and a half, I'll be on 30,000. Like if you get sort of a few thousand in the first hour, it can really ping. These days, sometimes it'll sort of race to 6. And then by the end of the night, it's on 8. So it was on 8 when the footy started, and some videos, if I go back, it'll be on 25. I'll check live. Let's go to the live ladder. But it was on it was on like 8 in the first hour,
Alrighty.
and it's currently on 9.5.
See?
Oh, TikTok's doing me so dirty recently.
You say that. Literally on Tuesday, I was on the phone to you. We looked at your last 4 and you had 130,000 views or something. You're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing really well actually. It'll keep. I'm flying. I'm Bryce Hall. I'm going to LA. No, it'll keep ticking. It'll keep ticking.
Is the vid coming out this week?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. So
What do you mean?
I filmed to the 77 in the live stream. Me and Drews did a proper goal a goal kicking challenge, which will be on my channel. But I put out the Jack Ginnivan Evo that I filmed the day after. I put that out this week. I should have gone Freo versus Melbourne, Drews versus Doss. Goal kicking comp. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. Nah. How could I be so stupid?
That's right.
Nah, yeah, so that will be out this week.
Yeah, okay. Keen as. All right, I'll leave you to it, Doss man.
All right, mate. Good luck tomorrow. Coach your heart out. Strength and condition your heart out and bring it home.
All right, I will do. Good job on the win. And
Thank you, mate. I'm sore, but I'm happy.
and keep collecting the cloud.
Yep.
I'll be in Melbourne tomorrow night, so I'll see you at the London Tavern.
Bloody oath.
Right, easy.
Well, actually, we might be going out in Geelong, so if you're around.
Oh yeah, I'll dip down to Geelong. Yeah.
I'll see you then. Yeah, beautiful. All right, I'll chat to you soon.
Say hi to the family.
See you, mate. Funny man, little Drusendorf. Funny man. And by little man, I mean way taller and way bigger than me. What a performance by the D's. I'm going to wrap the stream up there. Am I going to go and play some Fall Guys and Evo on stream? I'm not, to be honest. I'm going to go watch Fox Footy and Channel 7 and just soak up the win. Because we're due. I haven't seen one for a few weeks, so it'll be good to just bask in the glory of some AFL. What is it? I was going to say 360. First crack and whatnot. So I'm going to crack into the post game shows and just lap it up. But I appreciate everyone who tuned into the streams. An amazing stream once again. I bloody love hopping on here and watching the D's games. The D's play against the Lions in the final round, so that'll probably be my next stream. We got the Pies next week, Vittorio. So that'll be a huge game. I'll have a vlog from that come out, and obviously there'll be a couple of good vids coming out this week on my channel. So once again, I appreciate the support. I appreciate everyone getting around the videos, and I'll see you all for some more content very, very soon. Cheers, guys.